This is
what?
Hard to swallow.
Gross.
She should have put him back on the rack.
You cannot talk to me.
I'm the second lead vocalist of the group.
Hi, Swallowers. Welcome back to Hard to Swallow podcast. I'm your host, Emery LaBelle J, on Instagram and Twitter as Ain't I Emery. It's been a long motherfucking time coming, and I am here with some Negroes I motherfucking know. Oh,
Do you know us?
Not really.
Remember me?
Joining me now is Lyrical Mar on Instagram and Twitter as Lyrical Mar.
Hi, bitch. How are you?
I don't know. I'm managing.
Okay, listen.
Give me my tax money.
You know, see these blacks?
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
And also joining me is Lindsay Wagner on Instagram and Twitter as Linz Wags.
It's me. I'm here.
Is you
I'm
here?
back. We back.
Give him
Are
the
we
color
back?
purple.
Are we back? Because I really don't. I'm not sure.
I don't know what. I don't know.
Still.
Somehow we're here. Somehow. But you know what? It feels great to be back from our little break. By little break, I mean several months. But
Yeah. We were supposed to be taking care of some business, but in true hard to swallow fashion, it barely got done. But it will. Because life was lifing.
nothing
And the
comes
swallow
easy
swallowed.
for hard to swallow.
Listen,
Okay.
listen, I've been doing my thing. I don't know what she's talking about.
Oh.
Okay, I've been trying.
Oh.
I don't know what she's talking about. I really don't.
Oh.
I've been taking care of my mental health and, going to therapy and taking my medicine.
Yeah.
And then I woke up. Yeah.
As you should.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, along the break, we had a few things that happened, like Marcus and his birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday, darling.
Can we say that?
Does anyone hear how condescending Emery is? I mean, like, what do we have? Marcus and his birthday. It's like, I'm like, what the fuck are you? Okay, a robot? What are you, a robot? What are you, Beyonce?
Marcus and his birthday.
I do wake up every day feeling like I'm doing a program, Maybe that's part of it.
I hear that. Okay, and there's many characters that let's just leave it at that. There's many characters.
How was the birthday doll?
Oh, okay. Bitch, the birthday was laid low. I don't want to talk about my age. Y'all know that. But I did release a song.
Yes,
and I was happy about that. I do like to celebrate my birthdays, in a tiny way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been doing well. It's called I Don't Fuck With You. And let me tell you something.
I love it.
If you're ever on the fence with me and you're not sure, just listen to the song and you'll get the message.
It's literally one of my favorites.
Really? You be bopping out to it?
It's in the rotation, child.
Does it make you feel like you're being extra shady?
Yes.
It makes me feel like I don't fuck with you.
It gives, it's a that bitch kind of song.
And Avero's verse, because Avero produced it, and I love him. I think he's so talented.
Okay.
And I love his verse.
Yes, I love the voice.
Yes. And I love the voice. But his verse was about some nigga that he used to deal with. Okay.
It sure is.
And he was talking to him.
Yeah.
When he saw
directly.
him. When he saw him in the club.
Directly.
I like real specific stuff.
Yeah.
Okay? It was given like, I saw him at the club and it's gonna, I don't fuck with you, bitch. So when I heard it, I was like, oh my God, like this is my kind of shit. So anyways, my verse was just about like, being a bad bitch. So that's all I could add to it. But nevertheless, it worked out incredible, and I'm happy, and I'm happy that y'all are happy with it.
Yes.
And where can they find this single?
They can find it everywhere. Lyrical Mar, all one word, IDFWU.
For you bitches over 45.
And y'all need to edit. Y'all need to edit.
IDF.
Y'all need to play. Y'all need to play a little bit of it. Okay?
They may be wondering what it stands for.
It's called I don't fuck with you.
Okay, I just want to make sure that
And y'all need to play. Y'all need to play a clip. Y'all need to edit a clip in this.
Leave my demographic out of this.
Listen, they can't convert a Microsoft Word document to a PDF. I don't trust them to know.
I can do that.
Oh, you gotta go save as.
You are ahead of the curve.
You gotta go save as.
And I learned it last year.
Some bitches don't know that you can literally open a PDF into Microsoft Word and edit it. Yeah, the more you know, the more you know.
Mm-hmm.
Your CEO is one of those people. Yeah. Also, another announcement: Beyonce has long hair. Confetti.
We didn't know.
We had no idea. We thought she was a bald bitch scallywag.
Look, I should have said, who?
Who? B-Nene got hair?
Y'all are so fucking annoying.
I love when Marcus says "who" in our group chat. It is so stern.
Sometimes I say it when we don't know who it is.
And it's who.
But sometimes I say it when we know who it is. And
okay, and it's
And
it has several several meanings. And
Beyonce,
it's the key every time.
Beyonce done had hair for years. Okay.
Okay.
And y'all are annoying reacting to a black woman having hair. It's just annoying to me.
It's so ridiculous.
I don't know why. I don't want to go into it. But
Since
y'all
that
are
baby
annoying.
said, "I love you, Houston," she had a full head of hair, long hair, like her mama.
Period.
Okay, but I know Twitter is going all ablaze about that, but my whole thing with the rollout of Cecred, and I don't know, it gets weird with Black women in hair because of our history. Got it. But I wanted to see her in terms of relatability. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on two brain cells. It was really about the marketing for me and the rollout. Because when it first came out, I wasn't sure. I'm like, I right now currently have a pixie cut. I'm relaxed. Is that shit for me, bitch? Or who is it for? Who is it geared to? She's talking about history of hair. She's talking specifically about Black women, but there is a lot of racially ambiguous women in the rollout. And then there's a lot of like influencers that are white. It was just weird. So my shit was like, bitch, you have beautiful hair. Get in mom's wash bowl and wash that shit. That's what I wanted to see. She has to learn, like, she gonna have to get it out. This is one area when you're selling products, you have to get it out the mud. And if you want that shit to work, we a common bitch that's going to work every day got to be able to relate to you in some way. Black women always want their hair to look good. We want it to be healthy. She, like a lot of us, wears wigs and weaves. We want to see what's up under the hood. That was the whole thing. You know, I know there's some people that are deaf, dumb, blind, and stupid that didn't think she ain't have a piece of hair. But that you just stupid, because there's so many. I could walk down the street and see so many heads of hair, especially from my generation. I come from a generation where we went to, it was like the first wave of the Dominican salon, and everybody was getting roller set like wraps beautiful heads of hair all the time, up and down the street, all day, every day. Now, the younger generation, they are wearing more of protective styles, wigs, weaves, etc., etc. But it doesn't mean they don't have healthy hair up under there. It's just ridiculous. I love seeing her. We got a glimpse of her personality. And yeah, now I'm, buy some products for my little 2 pieces of hair. That's it.
I think I what I surmised from the critiques was that they were like, you wear a wig every day of your life that we see you in the public, and you ain't put not one drop of that motherfucking sacred in your head. I want to see you use it before I buy
Mhm.
it.
That's it.
That's that's
That
all
was
I got
me.
from it. Okay, so I do know it was split. Some people just was like, can you use the shit before you start selling it to us, trying to promote it to us? But then I did see other people like, girl, you ain't even got no hair. I was like, really? It's interesting. But she gave y'all what the fuck y'all wanted. What one thing y'all can't say is that, or pretend like y'all don't know, is that Beyonce reads everything. Her ear
Exactly.
is to the streets.
Exactly. And listen, a lot of y'all shut the fuck up. Y'all, you have to understand also too why she's trepidatious about fucking with y'all. You tore her baby's hair up, talking about how nappy the head on the girl's hair is.
And blue guy hair for
And
blood.
y'all wish y'all
Bitch.
motherfucking had.
She don't
Okay.
trust y'all.
Half of y'all talking shit ain't got a piece of hair to save your goddamn life. Y'all talked about her baby's hair so goddamn bad. That's why she was like, here, just give them the shit.
That's the next video I want to see. I want to
But
see.
unfortunately, it don't work like that. So
No,
she was like, okay, I got to do this.
because people like Tracy Ellis Ross, the
Correct.
relatability is there in the marketing. And Emmy, as a marketing
And it was
major,
easy to believe that she used the product because
Emmy,
she
as a
wears her
marketing major, you understand that
immediately.
marketability,
Whatever you
relatability,
selling has to be connected to what you're selling.
absolutely. So
So you're very well known for wearing bundles and bundles of motherfucking weave and hair and wigs. It don't really translate well for you trying to sell natural hair products. When have you gave that?
and it's weird because it's not even about natural hair products. The actual selling point is that the products are sustainable, and they're actually suited for all hair types.
That yeah. Well, when I say natural, I
But
guess
it
like
wasn't clear.
yes.
But it was not, the rollout wasn't clear. She was trying to do too many things at one time. And then you take a look at a bitch like Tracy Ellis Ross with Pattern Beauty. She sort of democratized, and literally pattern is her. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Pattern Beauty is her and her sisters, and they have a variety of hair types. And Tracy made that very
And
clear
it's a
in her
brand that you can
branding.
trust based on
Absolutely.
who she is and the heart that's connected put
And
into it.
Beyonce
Yeah.
she gotta get it out the mud like every other bitch. That was the point.
Yeah,
But anyway, she made sacred.
she
Yeah,
did.
so
Then
I'm gonna
she
go
didn't.
buy it and see.
But we not going to not address is Cowboy Carter. While we here, since we talking about Beyonce.
All right now.
So someone asked me the other day, um, did the album come and go? What do you all think?
Running through the river.
For me, it did, but I'm okay with that
Mhm.
because I have Volume 1
Mhm.
and I have a luxurious catalog from Beyonce.
Absolutely.
You have to understand, I'm a Janet fanatic. But trust me, if I have to only take 3, I can make a choice.
Yes.
And that's how I feel about this album. This album is not for me. It's of course it sounds great, but I'm okay with it. I just go to volume 1 and I'm okay with that because this is still part of the journey.
Yeah.
And this is for another group of listeners.
Another demographic. It was never really.
Yeah.
Unless you a country loving bitch.
You got to be a country loving bitch.
Yeah, unless you got a motherfucking hay fork.
But I've got about 5 or 6 that I fuck with. I got about 5 or 6 that I fuck with.
Well,
What?
Give me 3.
My number 1.
Riverdance.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I like Yeah. I like Riverdance. I like 16 Carriages. I think 16 Carriages is
beyond
Chef's Kiss. Those are my top 3. I mean, there's probably some other ones, but I like that Sweet Honey Buckin'. I think that's really nice.
I'm beginning to like that.
No, I'm into it.
What was the other one you said?
Sweet Honey Buckin'.
Like a mechanical bull bucking.
That's too circuit for me.
Yeah, But okay, that's all I'll say.
How about you, Lindsay? Do you have 3 notables?
Yeah, but before I get to that, I just want to say quickly, this album is really not just about Beyonce, though. I think it's bigger than Beyonce. And I kind of understand. Of course, I watched the documentary, so I kind of understand why it was necessary. Of course, she wants to feed into her ego. She is a Black girl from Texas, but there is a real thing happening in country radio with the erasure of specifically Black women in country. And I think it did take somebody with Beyonce's superstar power to sort of move the needle so the other girls could be put through and gain some visibility.
Yes.
I wrote this on my stories that the lady that plays the banjo on this project is a Black woman who's been around for some time. And I just remember her on this documentary in tears talking about she'd been playing our music on our instrument because the banjo is an instrument that was crafted in the Caribbean by West African slaves. So she's like, I'm playing our music on our instrument, and it's been so hard for me to get this out. So I think there's a part of Beyonce that also realized that this is even bigger than her. Mm-hmm. And I really fuck with that in terms of this project. My 3, Riverdance. Oh my God. I'm beginning to really like Bodyguard. And
oh yes.
And I'm gonna say Spaghetti.
And there you have it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys noticed, but Riverdance is actually a sound from an old Motorola or some shit like that. It's from a phone. I knew the fucking rhythm right away. That banjo playing, it was actually like a ringtone.
And also, Lindsay, to add to your point, Beyonce is always intentional with her body of work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is her being consistent. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But it's taking a drastic measure that I think you're correct about. But I also want to say, now that I make music, it's got to be a joy to be able to be writing an album in any regard you wish. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
As many eras as she's had, she can afford to take a chance like this and do it.
Yes.
So you can't do nothing but respect it. And me, as a person who understands a career of longevity, I understand that I don't have to be buddy with everybody at work they have. So some of y'all bitches need to calm down when someone says they don't like it, and I'll leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You're allowed to not like it.
Yeah, it's fine if you don't like it.
It's okay.
But you not liking it doesn't make it trash. It doesn't make it garbage.
No,
Exactly.
It means it's just not for you.
it's just not for you.
Emerald,
What?
do you have a top 3?
Did you already speak about it? You didn't speak about it.
Oh, no. I'll pass on that.
Bitch, I don't have time.
Do you have a top 3?
I don't have time for you. Now she gonna say her girlfriend said, "Did it come and go?" And then she didn't even gonna answer the question.
I'll go with 2 Most Wanted, Daughter, and
Yeah, daughter is pretty.
Beautiful.
Why not? I go with Riverdance.
Okay. Bounce on the shit, dance.
I gotta cool down. I'm heated like Coco Chanel. Lock me up. Listen, I'm still there, and it's fine. It's okay.
Renaissance 1 was a masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
You think so?
Yes. It is now my favorite.
I think so too.
Tied with, Lemonade. I know y'all ain't like Lemonade, but
it wasn't in my top 5.
We know.
Why are you
Y'all
laughing?
around me all the time, child.
Is it in your top 5?
Like Lemonade, Lindsay.
No, is it in your top 5, Emery? Lemonade?
I don't think it is.
Listen, 5 is a lot. So is it in your top 5? Is it in your top 5?
It's hard to place.
Ooh.
Well, around that time, he had a bitch trying to force him to listen to it.
Oh, God. Here we go. Wasn't that Rihanna? Wasn't that Rihanna anti?
Oh, Lord.
I gave that a good listen.
Which one? Anti?
Anti.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all tried to read her for that album, but it was over. And let me tell you something. All of them ate their words, okay?
They sure did. That album is good.
They ate their words, okay? All right, we're on a tangent. What's next?
OJ died.
He did.
Yeah, he went on home.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlyn ain't shit though. Why would she say good riddance? it's given. Can you even allow 24 hours to pass?
It's given.
Bitch.
You might be right, but shut the fuck up.
Right.
You ain't the bitch to stay at home.
It's given. God damn.
Okay. It's not for you to be saying shit.
It ain't for you to be tap dancing on that man grave in your size 14.
No, it ain't with your size 14
heels.
No, Lindsay.
Fuck Caitlyn Jenner.
You're right. You're right. Absolutely right about that. I don't know. I'm gonna say this, bitch. She said for no reason. So
listen, it is slightly.
It's neither here nor there, but
it seems appropriate coming from her. Like, to me, I wasn't surprised. And and let me tell you something. Bruce/Caitlyn is a piece of work. Okay.
She is a horrible person.
look at you transphobos on this motherfucking show.
Y'all are Kiki, honey.
Have some respect.
No, I said Bruce because I'm a way fan of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, just like Lindsay Wagner.
And honey,
piece of work.
A piece of nothing. And yes, they all party together, and you could take party, okay, any way y'all want.
You mean like
with a
hard
capital
T?
T.
Yes, partied.
You mean like
Okay.
hard P?
You know, back in the days when they used to say he partied.
Mhm.
Okay, they used to party.
Oh wow, you're just saying all types of allegations. Listen,
Wow.
Listen,
Allegedly, allegedly,
I ain't got
allegedly.
time for this. I'm about to move to LA.
OJ.
I don't want no.
I don't want to be connected to none of this nigger shit. Sorry.
Mm-mm. It's just terrible that Nicole Brown Simpson and Mr. Goldman lost their lives. Mr. Goldman wasn't trying to do nothing but probably have with an older bitch. And that was his only crime.
Lindsay.
What the fuck was he with her? He was trying to see something.
That ain't none of my
She
business.
was an attractive older woman who was, separated from her husband at the time. He was a young, good-looking man trying to see something. He should not have been killed for that. And she didn't deserve to die either.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Well, she did.
Well, they didn't die allegedly, they died.
Why are
Okay.
you- Let's talk about something else.
I'm just sliding in there for just in case.
Wow.
Child, listen.
Caitlin, shut your ass up.
Literally.
Yeah, we gonna leave that at that.
That's it.
I remember when Caitlyn saw Lady Gaga.
I won't even say rest in peace.
No.
Rest on the ground, Orange Juice Simpson.
It's
Okay.
literally okay, OJ. Just stay there. Wherever you are, stay there.
Yeah, we done.
I remember when Caitlyn saw Gaga at the little party, the little red carpet party, and she said, "I don't see you in the Starbucks anymore." And Gaga was like, "No." Gimme, why are you talking to me?
Yeah, like
I forgot about that.
and that wasn't
video
Gaga.
is
That was Stephanie talking.
That was Stephanie talking.
That was Stephanie. Like, I don't know.
She wasn't
You
using.
get the fuck
Hey.
out of my face.
This thing. Back up.
Okay, I found someone new to hate in life. His name is Jerrod. Jerrod Carmichael. This what do you want to call it? Like a reality docuseries?
Well, it's
Yeah, pretty much.
I did not know I would be so annoyed by someone until I've come to pay attention to him.
Mm-hmm.
But you watched the show pretty faithfully, Lindsay. What do you think about it?
Not only have I watched the show, I followed his career from about
What's the it's called the Jerrod Carmichael Show, right?
yeah, or
Okay.
something like that. No, it's called Jerrod Carmichael Reality Show.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. But I've been following his career for quite some time. I loved him as a young stand-up. I watched his show that lasted on 2 seasons on NBC. I consider myself a fan of his.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
And this docuseries is jarring in so many ways. And I really hope that at the end of it, I'm still able to follow his career with an objective lens. And I hope I still like the guy after. I don't know. It's not looking good.
I find new reasons to hate him every few seconds I even entertain the show.
Yeah.
I don't even really watch it. I watched the first episode. I saw pieces of episodes after that. And I'm like, this motherfucker right here.
Yeah. There's so
The
many
highlights.
things. There's so many interesting things. Have you been watching, Marcus?
No. But I saw so many clips and I like his previous work. But I felt like I didn't need to know this stuff. but I also felt like I didn't need to see him navigating his life like this. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, it's, but cringe, but also, but there is a vulnerability about it that I find, endearing.
Endearing. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I am annoyed by him, like Emery,
Yeah.
even though I like him, and
I
he's so damn cute. I mean, come
There's something adorable about him, but it's making me sick.
on.
Yeah. That smile that I love so much that he paid a lot of money for
Hmm.
is now making me ill when I see
It's
it.
almost menacing.
Yeah, it is. The last episode that Emery and I watched together, we almost kind of gagged together at it.
I cuss
And
him the fuck out so bad.
yeah. But let me tell you, days later, well, I woke up with the episode still on my spirit the next morning.
Hmm.
And now days later, it's sad. It's
Yeah.
sad to me. Like it's sad for both. Well, the episode involved him and his father, and it's sad on so many levels. I felt sad for Black men in this country and what they've been fed about relationships, because there was a time when Black people, because of our past, especially in this country, took up with the term was took up, and it was because of survival, right?
Hmm.
And when you think about somebody taking up with people, it's not necessarily a love, what we consider, like a love thing. Like I'm in love with this person, so I'm with them. No, it's like he got something, I got something, and together we gonna have more, right? So it's like it's relationships purely based on survival that are ingrained in our DNA. This has to do with slavery. This is all post-slavery. And this generational thing, we've been taught about relationships and how they're supposed to go. And not a lot of people got it right. And they're spawning generations of men and women, right? Who really don't know how to be in relationship with one another. And
Hmm.
so it creates this weird conundrum. And now here he is, a Black queer man questioning, you know, what goes into a 20-something-year-old heterosexual relationship, but then also recognizing that his father, who may not have been taught anything by his own father,
Hmm.
and he's like really looking at his father like, I'm fucked up really because of you. You know what I mean? Like this last episode really proved to me that it just made me sad for the state of
They were trying to reconcile, to my understanding, right?
it.
After a very
Was
public
deeper than it
disagreement.
was deeper than just reconciling. What we saw what we
Right.
saw this past episode was young little Jerrod being angry at his father.
Well,
What
I
happened?
know the outcome, but I think the intention of him bringing him on the show was they were trying to squash or move forward. Was that the intention, I guess?
I don't, here's the thing. Jerrod is somebody who has been going around on a press tour talking about he needs the cameras to be honest. But Emery, you and I know them same cameras been rolling and the nigga been lying.
And this is why I find his character to be a bit mendacious, because it's like trying to come off as like I want to be this honest
Honest,
person,
open.
open book,
Nigga,
and
you're lying to the nigga. You
it's
lying to
all
the
a
man you love. I
disguise.
don't
Yes,
trust you.
I don't trust you, and he's so hard to read. It's like this. He moves around this very wayward style, like you thinking like this is going to happen. But then, like, I really thought that him and the father were onto something, right? And then they end up by the end of the episode, he ambushes him, and I was like, why did you do that? I understand that it was built
here's
up
the
over a
thing.
long time. I
Here's
do.
the thing. Because I've been following his career, he has a whole documentary
Okay.
called oh my God, Sermon on the Mount, where he confronts his father. But see, Jerrod, of course, is not being who he is now. This is somebody who is still in the closet. So in Sermon on the Mount, he was actually being nice to his father. It was a very gentle confrontation, right? The father was saying things, well, you can't, he said, you keep saying I cheated on your mother. I prefer the term affair. Jerrod was being very gentle with him. He was like, but you had 4 kids outside the marriage. That's an affair?
We can and see, and he got the right one.
So here we are. That was 2019. So here we are in 2023, 2024. Jerrod has come out. He's himself. He been waiting to have this confrontation, like that anger. I think it even shocked him. And I don't know if you remember, Emery, but at the end of the episode, I don't even think Jerrod felt better.
He didn't.
I don't.
He did not.
No.
If anything, I think he felt worse.
Yeah.
Because again, it was the way he lured him in as like, you're safe. Like this, you're going to be in a safe place. I'm gonna invite you. Like, you really trying to lure him in with the intention of, we're going to heal. We're going to try to make this work. That father walked away like, he kept on saying it. I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, because I got away with it last time. It was very gentle in Sermon on the Mount. Very.
Personally,
But Jerrod is not in a place. I don't think Jerrod is in a place in his life with bullshit, even though he's a bullshitter.
listen, the father is still should be held accountable for the bullshit that he did.
Mhm.
But my fault that I have um with Jerrod is the way that he lured him in and ambushed him on camera for the world to see that way. And
Mhm.
like, it was disgusting. Any hope or chance that you had of like trying to do whatever you were trying to do with your father, to me, went out the window.
Period.
I really don't know what was your true intention outside of like, I literally see a man that's just trying to find something to make him feel better. And actually,
Yes.
you said it better.
Everything
Like,
is a panacea. Everything, the cameras,
yes, like,
having a boyfriend,
it's so
coming out.
masturbatory. The way he's like, it's almost fueling his ego, but also, you said it before, like, it's also keeping him alive.
Yes, it is. That's what makes it so sad to me.
Because it's almost like he's numb to all the the pain and things he's endured, and he just want to feel something, a high off, like, getting reactions out of
Well,
people, and
he wanted his father to feel something too. I think there was something in him that always.
kept egging him on. Oh my God, that was.
No, I don't know if you were listening to the story, but he never felt good enough in front of his father. And there were
But
themes
he
of
still was trying to
masculinity
get a
there.
reaction out of him.
He was trying to goad him into getting a reaction. And just listen, y'all. Here's the thing. With this generational stuff, a lot of people weren't given the tools, especially in terms of relationships. Like, your mama and daddy can't teach you if they were not taught. That is understood. But in terms of accountability, and it is not absolving them, I'm not using it as an excuse. It's just the facts. But Two things can be true at the same time. While you were not given the tools, you can also acknowledge how you contributed to whatever breakdown in your relationship or in your family present day. And I think that's all Jerrod wants him to do, which his father still has not done.
Do that in private.
Right. I didn't need to see any of it, but it is what it is. It's interesting. Check it out if you will. Don't check. I mean, I'd say check it out.
I say go enjoy your life because that's some bullshit. You know what? I forgot this happened. Have y'all been following Jill Scott on Twitter? And y'all saw her talking about Chris Brown. First of all, I didn't even know where this was coming from.
I follow her.
Okay, you do. Okay. Did you see the tweets in real time when she was talking about Chris Brown?
Yes, I did.
Okay, play it out for me.
Well,
because I was trying to understand, like,
no, the first tweet was just a genuine praise,
appreciation. Yeah,
she must whatever. She must have just seen something that she liked. I figure it was one of his recent performances, which I just saw that I was.
Well,
like,
he been beefing all week.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, that too.
But to me, there was nothing in that first message that was triggering. I've seen other artists say positive things about Chris Brown. I mean, it was just that comment to me is the one that she shouldn't have responded to.
She bit the bait. That was her issue right there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need Jill Scott to explain why she's saying what she's saying about Chris Brown.
Just say it and keep it moving.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she condemns him for whatever he has done. That was not right. So,
okay. So for more context, people are like, what was said?
Okay.
So Jill Scott said, Chris Brown is amazing. How does anybody sing like that? Dance, look, act, and rap like that? Beyond gifted. It appears exceptional. People have to go through exceptional fire. There's nothing to debate. This is where she fucked up because somebody on Twitter said, I think the women he abused would disagree. Jill Scott. You should have just paid it. Here she go. I doubt it. You already fucked up right there.
Yep.
Then she said, my mother's ex-husband was a mean, violent human, and he could lay foundation better than anyone in my city. What he did with cement was awe-inspiring. We got away. He got a raise and praise for his ability. God dealt with the rest. Now, somebody literally said what I was thinking. They said, what does this mean?
Exactly. What the fuck are you talking about?
Bitch, what is you saying to me?
I think Jilly from Philly was high. I do.
I don't. I think she was in her right mind. Sitting on two eggs or whatever, however that fucking song go.
Eggs toast.
Eggs.
Maybe she was in her bed comfortable eating a whole family bag size of potato chips. And she said this with her full chest.
Her full big chest.
I was like,
listen.
Now, Miss Jilly from Philly.
Miss Jilly.
You sound silly, bitch.
Think about what
And he can lay a foundation. Like, no.
He was the best bricklaying nigga in town, and he was a good man.
Everybody went to go get their bricks laid by
Everybody wanted bricks
my
from my
stepdaddy, because he was
but he
the
knew
man
how to
to go
smack a
to.
hole down.
He was the baddest mofo that ever laid down there.
There ever was. And I was like, okay, what she was going for was
I know what she was going for, but
but it was like
it didn't go.
It didn't
Even
land.
what she was going for is
Still was giving
perpetuating
shut up.
It was
something
irrelevant.
dangerous.
It was irrelevant.
Even what she was going for was perpetuating something dangerous. We all know that, listen, two things can be true at the same time. We know Miles Davis was a genius, right? But he also is notorious for fucking every bitch up that he was with.
Correct.
Including Cecily Tyson.
Yeah.
Who, upon leaving his ass, she paid him dust. Like she was never married to him because it was such a dark time in her life. Okay. So those who want to continue to support Chris Brown should. And those who do not, because of his alleged toxicity, whatever, don't.
There is a long CBS receipt length of celebrities who are so super and brilliantly creative, but also has a dark side of them. We can go on for a whole
piece of shit
podcast.
humans, absolutely. So
I get what you're saying, but when you led with "I doubt it," bitch, don't speak for survivors.
Exactly. You don't get to speak for them. You don't need. You shouldn't even be speaking for your mama, bitch.
How you speak? She's like, now you wasn't even on the other end of that hand. How the fuck you speaking for me?
Exactly. You didn't catch that fade.
Your eye wasn't black. How you Your mama like, now hold on now.
Now hold on now.
Leave me out of this.
Just got me to shut her fucking mouth.
Okay. And keep chewing.
No, bitch, go eat your toast, two scrambled
eggs, toast, ham, whatever it is.
And I hate that I had to do that because she's so cute.
She's beautiful.
Get out of bed,
girl.
Take a shower. Girl, go about your business.
Please.
But she was transparent and said that, some people challenge her and, listen, all of us, we don't know everything.
Girl, shut up.
We don't know everything. She was open about learning.
No, she tried to come back. No, she came back. She said she listened.
She did listen.
Yeah, to her mama. Okay. Be quiet now.
Now, but even getting back to Chris Brown, like,
oh, Jesus.
I'm like, this nigga stay being into it with somebody.
I hate when people, it's like somebody taking a branch and literally poking a bear. I like when he's in the studio making 800 record
songs for one album.
Exactly. And I need him to make another 50 plus record album and leave us alone. I don't like hearing from him.
I have never seen a celebrity in this many fights besides Nicki Minaj. But it's
watch
it's
your
just
mouth. Watch your mouth.
Then you should watch your man. No, but no, seriously. But no, he is just like, oh my God. Now, this all stemmed from Sweetie, right? Him versus Quavo?
No. This all stemmed from Karuchi.
Oh, yeah, okay. Listen, I don't got time.
Let me tell you something. I want nothing to do with this beef between Quavo and Chris Brown.
I don't either.
And I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, Quavo ain't shit to me. Number one, okay? Let's switch gears. I have my issues with Chris Brown, but y'all know I love Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
But Quavo, there's nothing to love about him. Sorry. Y'all can go wish on a star, but I don't see it.
I don't like either one.
I don't see it. But who's worse? If you could only pick one to spit on, who would it be?
Chris Brown.
I would swallow my spit.
Girl.
Neither one of them. Like they can
Right.
both
That reason
earn.
I wouldn't even waste my spit on either
Bitch,
one.
I was saving for the fattest dick before I get out of here. But did y'all listen to Quavious diss track?
Well, we know who the fattest dick is.
Ooh.
So let's go into it.
It ain't Chris Brown with that pencil.
No, it's not.
Did y'all listen to Quavious diss track?
I listened to the highlights. I did.
The cover art was cute.
That was cute.
He ate him up with that part.
Quavious style of rhyming is not suited for battle rap. So
That's not even his era.
Chris Brown is clearly a better rapper than Quavo.
absolutely. And
Damn.
it just gave like when you see the nigga just run the fade.
And be careful, because Chris Brown can fight. You can't convince me he can't fight.
He a wild nigga from Virginia.
Any bitch that can do backflips can fight. Trust me, I know.
He a wild nigga from VA. So you already know.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Child, Taurus and Aries been beefing since the beginning of time. But happy belated birthday, Quavo.
I don't be beefing with no Tauruses though. That's real talk.
But when y'all bump heads, it's like you might as well go watch every motherfucking Lord of the Rings movie in one sitting.
It's awful. It's awful.
I'll be like, oh my God. Never ended.
But Chris Brown, like, he's a Pisces, ain't he?
He's a Taurus.
Oh, Quavo's the Aries.
Yes.
He is so disgusting, girl. Like, I cannot believe it.
He's a charmer.
If he's a charmer, he'd be able to keep a bitch. Let's keep it 100.
He kept my daughter for 3 years.
Yeah, but she wasn't using it. She wasn't using it.
He was eating too much.
I could see it in her eyes. I felt like she was using it at first, but then I felt like she wasn't using it no more. I can always tell when a cunt's not using it. I could tell when Kim Kardashian stopped using Kanye. I could tell when Trump stopped using back. And I can tell.
I don't know. I could tell by the way that she was trying to fight him in that elevator that she loved him.
She was using it until the day they called it quits.
She was trying to get out of that motherfucker.
No, she was trying to get that Call of Duty bag and probably do something bad to it. That was a Call of Duty suitcase.
Saweetie's a bad bitch. She better than him. Y'all need to keep it cute.
She was in love with him now, and you know.
I do think she was, but I felt like she wasn't using it after a while.
I still think Chris Brown ain't shit for dragging her into this.
You're not gonna use it after a while. We know when Kim stopped using it with them.
True.
Yep. When she realized that his mental illness wasn't just dehydration.
Right.
She dried up right then.
Speaking of Kanye, you saw that he said that he want to have a threesome with Michelle Obama?
Oh, God.
I know Michelle Obama, like, well, how big is it?
Very big.
And guess who else was like, oh God.
You know when somebody been married for years, they be like,
Lindsay, tell your brother to edit this part out.
I'll never forget when Kim said, when Kim had like an infection when she was pregnant, and the doctor was doing the sonogram, and she looked up because the guy said, "Oh no, is it a boy?" And then, oh wait, they were like, "No, it's a girl," because we didn't even see his pee-pee. Kim was like, "If it was a boy, you would have seen it." I said, "Ooh."
Does Kim Kardashian even know what big is?
Yeah, because
Let's ask-
Kanye's
I think
big.
so.
Motherfucking, what's her name from Housewives of Miami saying, "I saw Kanye's dick. It's long and it's thick."
Ooh, word.
I might have to let him gay bash me.
Yeah,
Wait a
there was a video going around with him.
Let me tell you something, Emery.
I never knew if that was real or not.
It wouldn't be no gay bash.
Oh no, you're right.
Fuck that.
Oh,
But long and thick?
that's
Oh,
what
no.
Adriana said. She was doing it to taunt Larsa Pippen, who was Kim Kardashian, one of her friends. They had fell out. She was like, "I saw Kanye's dick."
Sounds like we just found the candidate for the Need Some Head segment.
Bitch, I don't know. Kanye look like he don't wash his ass no more.
Well, now, yeah, I don't know what's going on with him.
Y'all know gay men don't give a fuck about nothing else but that dick being big.
True.
Bitch, what the fuck am I? A gay man? Bitch, I said he look like he don't wash his meat.
I heard what you said. And I'm talking about me. I'm just-
Okay, yeah, fine. Bitch, I ain't sucking no stinky dick, even if it's big. So, bitch, fuck you.
I almost shared a story with y'all.
No.
What you're not going to do. Okay.
Is it gonna be a quick story?
It'll be quick, I promise. I may have linked with one of my favorite content creators. Big ass dick.
And it was stink.
That dick was so musty.
Oh,
But I've been wanting it. I wanted it for so long.
You held your breath.
Wait a minute, wait.
And I ain't gonna say what I did, but just know the back of my throat was hurting, and my eyes was crying.
Well, that just means you enjoyed it.
No,
No, that was from the smell.
Ooh.
Yeah, I might as well have been sucking somebody's armpit.
Ooh.
I said, did you just leave your balls on the counter to just rot? Like,
You didn't tell him to wash it?
okay, let me be honest. I'm being dramatic. It was more so like a after gym musk.
You didn't tell him to wash that?
No.
Why
But
not?
I still sucked it. Cause it was like 5 o'clock in the morning, bitch. We already.
Oh yeah, it was like
It's like we already. It wasn't meant to be like a
formal.
thing. Yeah, a full. This is meant to be a quick
get
1-2.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I had some musty balls on my forehead, y'all. Pay it. But anyway, moving on.
It happens.
But it was worth it.
yeah, you're not the only one.
Yeah.
It happens.
Some of these bitches be having musty balls on their forehead in the morning with their man that they've been with for years.
Yeah,
And it's okay.
it's fine.
Love him.
But it won't be me. That's the point. That's the point. Because let me tell you something. I only fuck with people that don't stink that much when they wake up. Y'all are the ones that stink, not my man.
I believe.
Guess what? No, and guess what? If you a stinking motherfucker in the morning, I'm not gonna be with you.
I believe Marcus.
I believe it too.
There's like a body odor thing with me. Like if you
me
don't,
too. I don't like it.
Mm-mm.
I don't like it.
Some people can go. Some people
That
can
is-
go 3 days. Some people can go 3 days and still smell good. But some people cannot go that second day.
No, yeah.
People could barely go a couple of hours.
Bitch,
Listen,
some of you
listen.
smell like you done walked up several flights of stairs just sitting on your couch.
Exactly.
Leave
If
out of
you are
that.
perspiring like that, bitch, you need to go see somebody.
Do you know who I said?
Who you say? I don't need to know. I think I got it. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
You know who I say, Lindsay?
No.
Oh,
Yes. I think I do. Marcus is always being like, listen, somebody stinks.
Somebody stinks.
Some people.
Somebody smell like socks that's been in the laundry bin.
Everybody's funky the same. That's the point.
True.
Yeah. But before we forget about the subject of balls,
But I'm gonna.
Oh.
this old man with long balls that Aoki Lee, her sugar daddy. She had a they broke up. Kamora Lee Simmons, her daughter.
We don't know if they broke up or not.
Allegedly they broke up. Allegedly they was together too.
Mhm.
But allegedly. Everything. But they were spotted on the beach together. How old is she? Like 21, 2, 3?
Yeah,
20, young 20s.
1 or 2.
This motherfucking man, I think
68, yeah.
he's like in his 62.
68.
68.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, what happened?
No, I mean I'm waiting for you.
Oh no, yeah. So he's in his 60s and they broke up. Everybody knows about it. But
They
what
broke
is
up. They broke up after the pictures came
They
out.
broke up after the pick, and that's what I really think happened. We gonna speculate on what we think happened.
I mean, that is what happened. They were fine that day, and then the pictures came out, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Okay, we're not together anymore."
See,
Because
but this
it's
is how
like-
you know she a young hoe. I don't know what the fuck she doing.
You're right, but
Even on a private beach, bitch, you gotta be mindful of drones.
But listen, Rihanna and Beyonce have been on a beach and got caught. That's not the point. My thing is this: you should have paid it. Anybody in that moment, she should have told him immediately.
Another reason why this is a young bitch that don't know what she doing.
Yeah. Why are you breaking up with him for what?
You should have really turned it.
You should have turned it.
You should have been like, I really want you. You should have. That should have been your opportunity to lock it down.
They're talking about us, but let me tell you something.
I ain't thinking about that.
Yes.
They said it wouldn't last. We had to prove them wrong.
And now her bag is, her dad probably got involved.
Yeah.
All these other
mom,
people.
I think the father did get involved.
No, the mom was into it.
Yeah, but she had to pretend.
We ain't gotta say that because we know it's true.
Yeah, we know it's true.
She had to pretend like she wasn't. Oh,
I have no idea.
Did she pretend?
She did.
Oh, she did.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be real.
Oh, I haven't spoken to Aoki. Oh, Yoki.
But see, let's keep it a whole buck. There was a small circle, the 1%.
Right.
Most of them all fucking know each other. Okay, let me tell you. Especially when you live in the same state, you can't convince me that the mom and or the father don't know this man well.
Listen, Kamora wish it was her.
Why you gotta do that?
Because she's right.
I'm doing it.
She's right.
She could use another 60 million. You know what I mean?
Yes, she could. Yeah.
They
But
said
I'm glad
it
this happened. I'm
couldn't.
glad this happened because not to make it deep, but it showed a level of elitism in the way that a lot of people, when they saw this, they were like, "Oh, she's securing the bag." But when a bitch on the low do shit like this, you look at her like a fucking prostitute. You look
Hmm.
at her as an escort. You look at it as something lowbrow. Or you always saying shit like "get a job." These celebrities and rich bitches don't want to work either. Okay, so they gonna sleep with
Even the
some
Harvard graduates
million
like
billionaires.
Yoki.
Okay,
Bitch graduated from Harvard. She don't want to get it how she lived neither.
yeah.
No.
None of these.
And can I
Yeah.
add to that? Can I just say this? There, let, let me get underneath another gristle of your body. Y'all couldn't take her because y'all was not in her position, and that's what it really comes down to. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Y'all wish y'all could be with that old white man too, because at
absolutely.
the end of the day, y'all will play that part, and guess what? Y'all wouldn't play it as good as her. See, because of her mother and the family's history is why I got a problem and y'all couldn't take.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was her, I would have doubled down with him and been like, "We're doing this."
Yeah, for sure.
Now maybe it was him, but I doubt it.
And
But
then some of y'all acting like y'all ain't never gave Paw a little hand job to get your phone bill
no,
paid.
Okay.
Emery, nobody was ever interested in them enough. Don't
You
you get
know,
it? That's why they were hating on her.
and
Any
that's why
bitch,
they mad.
any bitch who's been treated by an old bastard
Hmm.
was into it because
Correct.
they get it. It's given. Listen, he's probably a nice person.
Some of y'all reading, but will fuck your landlord right now if he gave you 1 month free.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah.
Cause I know I would.
And
Oh yeah.
I don't know an old nigga that's been yet that don't want to see a young smooth hand around that dick.
Okay.
A young.
Okay. It's giving Rufus pull it out.
But that kind of money, it needs to be more than a hand
Yeah, you're right.
because y'all be doing it to these scuzz buckets out here in a Mary
Okay, that they
shoes.
ain't got a dime in their pocket.
Okay, a Mary shoes and $250 in the bank.
Ah, listen, that $250 can pay a bill of
250,
that.
that's generous. $20 in the bank.
Ah!
And
Listen,
Aoki should have been like,
The point is
they
this:
said
leave
it
her alone.
wouldn't
leave her
last.
alone.
Leave her alone. That's the point.
Let her do what she's supposed to do.
Let her
Okay.
do what she's, and if she won, listen,
Don't
she
ask
gonna
about.
learn. She's gonna learn from this experience how you handle an old nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, she's never gonna make that mistake again.
Ever.
You think it's going to affect her ability to find another guy like
No,
that?
No.
no. Somebody
If
see
anything, it's going to be like, "Oh, you into that?"
the misconception is that she's ruining herself. No, she ain't.
No.
She making
She
it
ain't.
prime for the next one.
Yeah.
There will always be one, especially if she keeps it young, pretty, and snatched.
Mm-hmm.
And for most of y'all that's saying, "Oh, she should be with someone her age or perspective," most of y'all ain't shit and waste time. Leave her
And
alone.
it would never be y'all, the one that's talking.
Yeah.
Okay?
Snaggle tooth bitch. None of y'all would ever have a chance. Anywho.
Mhm.
Okay, let's get to the topic of the day. So, RuPaul's Drag Race season 16 finally aired the finale,
Yeah,
and they
I
found a
wanna.
winner. We
Yeah, I
have
wanna,
a winner.
baby. I wanna. Yeah, I wanna.
Olympia Win is the winner. Hmm.
Yes.
Now, I have not seen
Yeah.
social media so divided about a winner like this in so long. Probably since, if I can honestly compare it to any crowning,
It would be, let me talk before you and you tell me.
Jada.
Gigi. Oh,
Gigi and Jada.
yeah.
Yeah, we on the same page.
Yeah.
It was so. This divide reminds me of that, and it's very similar because people. Now, granted, let's roll back to Jada. Now, Gigi had the biggest wins of her season. She had 4 wins. They didn't think that it was a possibility that she could lose. And in that final battle, Jada got her deservingly.
Jada
They,
had 4 wins too, didn't she?
no, Jada had 3, but also had been in the bottom twice, and Gigi had not been in the bottom at all. So they was like, crown Gigi. But she got ate up in that last battle.
She did. Wasn't she wearing a Dorothy effect?
She was wearing some Dorothy Wizard of Oz thing. That was real from black and white to white and blue. It was given.
She did the aha thing first, but the last
aha video was over.
Yeah, that was over.
That was over.
That was over, and that's Jada. I was getting concerned because she did that little in that 1 and 2.
Was so
and that,
she was doing
that living room
ballet spins in her living room
in that little on the couch, honey.
With her to that Sierra song. I said
IKEA, okay.
I'm like, damn, you couldn't even like put up a curtain.
She couldn't.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, like
we see your whole television.
The kitchen cabinet. Your television, your plants,
his cabinets.
Oh, your cabinet,
table. The rug,
your stereo system,
oh man,
your brake front.
This is too real. You see his cigarette ashes on the table.
Okay, the umbrella rack.
Wow.
Girl.
I don't want to see your living quarters, darling.
Like,
I don't want to see that.
This is too real.
It's too real.
Darling is shady.
It is, darling.
I don't want to see living quarters, darling.
I don't want to see that. But also remember that was during like the pandemic.
It was during COVID, yeah.
Yes, it was during COVID, and also the Black Lives Matter movement, right? And a lot of people were trying to say that she only won because of that.
No,
so they would. Now we know that, right?
Sorry.
Now, granted, we may not agree with Nymphia's win, but similarly, what I hear is a lot of people's like, "Oh, she only won because they didn't have an Asian winner in a while, and they really wanted that." Yeah. Oh, she didn't even have her track record is nowhere compared to Sapphira's.
Did they see that final battle? Did they see her performance?
So let's talk about it because I was talking to other people. So let's start with the first 3 solo performances. How do we feel about them? And do we agree with the top 2?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You agree.
Wait.
Lil Kumar, you agree.
What was the first question?
How do we feel about the solo performances? And do we agree with the top 2 that were chosen?
Oh, okay. You want to go first? I actually enjoyed all 3 performances.
Me too.
I really did. And I absolutely love Nymphia's song, Queen of the Wind. I absolutely love it. And I thought she turned it. I really think that she and Sapphira really did their thing on those individual performances. They were amazing. I was so impressed. And I was impressed with Jane too. A little predictable, but I was still, joyous. I enjoyed her performance and I liked her song. But Sapphira and Nymphia stood out.
How would you rank them 1, 2, and 3?
Ooh.
That's the challenge.
I really would tie Nymphia and Sapphira for number 1 and then just leave Jane for number 2.
That's your answer.
Yes.
Okay.
IEYE. I kind of agree with your tie, but I'm gonna say 51%.
Okay.
I liked Sapphira's intro more, but I liked
stunning
Nymphia's performance more.
So who got the 51%?
Nymphia
Okay.
Mhm.
for me, but I'm a pop girl, so you have
Yes.
to understand why.
This song was over.
Chose her because it was more pop inclined. It was I
Mm.
didn't expect it from her,
So
Right.
good.
and so but Saphira is such a professional to me, and also I love a drag queen that keeps me guessing,
Yes.
and Saphira always keeps me guessing.
Correct.
So that's why she was not that much beneath her. So.
Oh my
Mhm.
goodness. So I'm very happy to hear this because I just had to argue someone down about my opinion about this. And they were like,
Really?
these two individuals. Oh no, actually,
Uh-oh, I know exactly who they
Jay
are.
Bolin, our
Oh, Lord.
former co-host, he went as far he said that Nymphia's solo was boring.
No, it was fabulous.
No, it
I
was not.
said,
No,
you uncultured bitch.
absolutely
did you-
not.
I said, boring? Did you watch it
I
on a
was
dimly lit
riveted.
television?
Oh,
A
no.
low pixelated
No,
motherfucking
Jerrod.
television
No,
what
I
did you
was
watch?
riveted.
So, okay, before I get to all that, my opinion is oh my god, y'all said everything I said, but again, Nymphia is my number one, Saphira
Mhm.
is my number two, but I agree it was so close. Cause both of them were so fucking good, but I did enjoy all three. Plain Song to me was entertaining and catchy.
Mhm.
I found it to be probably a song that I would probably listen to, probably jokingly again. Like, let me hear this shit again. But as for Saphira's performance, she had the best intro, hands down. It was
So,
so powerful. It was
it was
high.
so fire.
I was like, yes.
I was
Now
like,
I'm not
this.
if when I have to nitpick, if I'm nitpicking, her intro was very strong, came in very high. I did find towards the middle and end, I was like, it was like dance moves we saw before, but still
Mhm.
great dancing, nevertheless. I'm just nitpicking.
Mhm.
Nymphia's performance,
Clearly, you're nitpicking.
yes. I'm nitpicking only a little because I'm like, I gotta choose somebody that's again, it was an amazing performance, nevertheless. The bitch was dancing down. Hated the boots.
That
But
big.
The
the
best
moon boots. But anyway, now Nymphia's performance, I felt to me was a full-on fucking production.
It really was like we were at work, the
We
world or
were
some shit.
watching a show, like from the interest, the seamless transition into the reveal.
The lip
First of all,
sync
the
was
lifts, the
perfect.
spins, the Lady Gaga inspired
The
pop
song,
breakdown,
it was just so good.
blowing in the.
It's
I was
so
like,
good.
this is a show. It was good. That's how. So yes, she was
and
my
I
number one.
love the color scheme.
Oh my god, the color
It
scheme,
was
the outfits.
beautiful.
Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna
Stunning.
go. I'm not gonna go into it because I don't want nobody to steal my ideas.
Oh.
But you got to get into the. Nymphia is detail oriented,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what people and that's
Those little
where
details
Saphira.
matter.
That's where Saphira kind of loses a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
she is very intentional,
Mm-hmm.
conceptual. She has, to me, I enjoy Saphira's energy. But can I say
Yes.
something about Plain Jane? Plain Jane felt redundant on this finale to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Y'all gave her high scores. I gave her low scores. For me, I gave her low scores because of her looks. Number one, you looked like shit that you wore during the season.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty, but it
That's
looked
it.
repurposed.
Yeah, it looks repurposed.
I don't like that.
Me neither. You should come with
I
it.
don't want to see you in no fucking lingerie with shoulder pads again. I don't want to stop.
I understand, like you trying to make this your brand of being plain, but
No,
no,
No.
do more.
no, but then she came with the monster outfit. So my thing is this: Plain Jane, I felt like was a attitude more than a look. because
Yeah.
the way she changes, I mean, I just feel like it gets redundant. That's my problem with her.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I kind of felt like that halfway through the season. But then I said, Jane will surprise me. Jane will surprise me.
Mhm.
She didn't
Yes,
surprise
that's
me.
the
She didn't
thing.
surprise me on that. She didn't surprise me on that.
Yeah,
finale.
it started getting okay. Now we just get it.
Yeah, I
She
just
There's
lost
nothing more
steam
to it.
during the end. Yeah.
and then she wore
This
that
is
ugly,
actually when
and
the
then she wore that
marketing.
ugly monster outfit. Then I don't like that ugly monster.
She was trying to brand too hard.
I don't like that ugly monster outfit.
Yeah, you overusing the marketing.
That's not drag. That was something else.
Well, I think that was a play on because she mentioned something about witch being a witch.
Let me be honest, and I like playing,
Hmm.
but you're not as fab as you think you are.
You're not. You
No,
have room to
we
grow.
all can agree
As
on
you
that.
think you are like.
Yeah.
Let's, you didn't. And then that shit she was talking when RuPaul was asking her questions. I found her very vapid, and I just didn't enjoy her.
Very
Absolutely.
disingenuous. Like,
Yeah,
How do we actually?
horrible.
I'm glad you brought that up. So, how do we feel about the Q&A? Each one of their answers.
I love.
I agree. I think you said who?
I love Nymphia.
Sophia. Okay, so my take on it is, like you said, playing was vapid. That's how you actually double down on losing, on top of
mhm.
your performance.
Yes.
Because it's like, give me more, give me more. You're empty.
Yes.
Sophia to me was well spoken. To me, politically like astute, socially conscious.
Mhm.
Like that's what you want in a winner. Someone that can speak on the spot to anybody.
Mhm.
But Nymphia went in another direction based on the questions that she asked, and I think she won our hearts. So I found that Sophia was like the one that was well spoken, but Nymphia was the one that got on our,
Because
you
she
know,
spoke from her heart and her
yeah.
experience.
Yes.
And in a pageant that matters, who and I both of those are actually a strategy to me.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised that I almost cried when she started crying.
Yes.
I'm like, why is
Because
this making me this emotional?
she was one of the dolls that was not good at writing. And
And
it
people didn't
wasn't her
understand the
forte.
difference.
Yes. And
When you
but
know more than one language,
she
and you're
forged ahead.
when you're raised in Taiwan and English is a second language for you, right? People don't understand that you have to translate in your head first before even producing another language.
And not only that, drag culture, gay culture
The
is
pop culture and references,
referential. It's
exactly.
idiomatic. Pop culture references may be different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different for her. She's not of this country. Her references are different.
Correct.
So
Well, I'll
that
give it to
plays
Emery.
into
I'll give it to Emery. She knew about Nymphia Wynn from the very beginning.
it. She
But,
yeah,
but for me, just like I saw Jada Essence Hall from the very beginning,
sure did.
I knew she was gonna win, and he knew Nymphia was gonna win. So I'll give you that. But no, I'll give her that because she said it. It's given. I'm gonna stick with her.
I was stubborn about it too. I was very stubborn about it.
I gave Nymphia some issues.
No, for sure.
I felt like she kind of skirted by a lot this season.
Mhm.
Do I feel like she was giving it her all the entire season? Absolutely not.
Mhm.
But I felt like she did when it mattered, and I kind of felt like she was beat the whole time. So, I mean, when you're beat,
Honestly,
and you're more than average in the challenges, you make it to the end, and that's why Plain Jane made it to the end because
for
she
sure.
was more than average, and she looked good. So they're like, okay, she's going through it. When you look bad, chances are you're not going. Like, what's her name? The first bitch to leave. What was her name?
Oh, Hershey.
Yes, Hershey. Looks like somebody's church lady. Listen,
Okay, she just
the
posts
house,
up at the mall.
the
You
house,
know
Okay.
how they say
house
some
of
people?
Ibisu is closed. Okay,
Oh my God, the off the rack shit gotta go.
you're not going to just stop it.
You're not gonna win Drag Race in Ashley Stewart. Like
Yeah.
it's just not gonna happen. It's not
Literally,
gonna happen ever.
literally, Ashley Stewart.
I just can't deal with it. Okay, so then we get to the final battle.
Okay.
So this is when the bullshit starts. So how do we feel about the final battle between Saphira and Nymphia?
Well, let me say this. They were going off the back and forth about Nymphia's reveal.
Hmm.
The girls were giving bitch that reveal wasn't shit.
Hmm.
And then, then some of the girls were giving, oh my God, it was amazing. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I'm like, okay, you know I'm an old queen, so I enjoy all of it. I already made my decision for myself. But I enjoy seeing the girls hash it out. For me, it was okay. It was nothing like for me. It was kind of at the wrong moment, but I enjoyed the look of it. You know, Nymphia visually is going to give you what you want, but I paid it because her performance after that was. You got to remember, she's performing against a black girl.
Honey, the reveal was fab, but I can't get over that perfectly executed catwalk that began it all. Just the way she moved her hand.
Perfectly executed catwalk.
It was gorgeous, her catwalk. It was a 1 and 2, but
it was not no perfect.
Well, not perfectly executed, but one of the best ones I've seen on Drag Race. And
it was very dainty.
It was
I will
very
say. Okay, it was dainty,
but Saphira's opening as well.
Oh my God,
I loved it. I love both of them.
I love the way they began. Well,
I love that both took their time.
I love the entire thing.
Well, we're talking about the battle. We're talking about the battle now, though, Lindsay.
I am talking about the battle. The entire battle. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the entire battle.
And I could not keep. Well, there was no one person that I kept my eye on at one time. Like
that was the best part.
I was just like, "Oh my, who is going to win?"
Okay, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I thought that Nymphia won the lip sync.
I thought Nymphia won the lip sync too,
but
not by much. To be clear,
it was at least by 10%.
I'll take it. I will take it.
It was at least by 10%.
I do think that.
And let me be clear, I wanted Saphira to win.
Okay.
But Nymphia beat her 10%.
Won the lip sync.
Yes.
Here's where if I'm being honest, I promise you this is not by. Even with me wanting Nymphia to win, there were things that I just loved that Saphira did. When she bust that motherfucking skirt open and came out jiggling, and then she did a spin and then a split. I said, "What, bitch?" It was so perfect. It was so perfect. Here's where I felt that Saphira started fucking up. I noticed that Nymphia was taking full advantage of the entire stage.
Yes.
And I don't know why, but Saphira was kind of like stuck in the middle of the stage. Spot. I feel like that kind of hindered her a bit. Because it made Nymphia look like she was having range. However, the dancing from Saphira was just over. It was perfection to me.
It was really good.
Actually, it was probably my favorite dancing of her the entire competition.
Honestly, when they gave her that little thing before, I said she's not gonna win. That Miss Congeniality.
Oh, Miss Congeniality.
I knew it.
A lot of people are saying that.
I knew it. I said, you know what? I said they decided at that show, no. She's getting it.
Some people are saying that, but I don't know. I genuinely feel
like she could have got
okay, another thing that Saphira, I think she probably should have prepared for. We know at this point in the game, you got to have an over reveal. An over reveal, not a okay reveal.
Mm-hmm.
It's been like that since season 9 when Sasha Velour changed the cave. And so I was slightly disappointed in her reveal. However, again, I only feel like she didn't lose by much. Now, Nymphia's reveal, y'all talking about now when I realized the reference to the boba tea, I was like, genius,
That
brilliant,
was so cute.
brilliant. Um, but I was actually more impressed by the cartwheel reveal when she took off the dress and with a cartwheel.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, work.
It was so entertaining, that last battle. It really was.
My most favorite part of the whole battle is when the music was done and them hoes were still dancing. It
Yes,
was
very
it was so
ballroom.
ballroom. It's giving we gonna keep battling, bitch.
Yeah, just give me one. And they still battling.
Nymphia wasn't playing with her.
Yeah. But overall, it was a good. I think it was a good season. That's just my opinion. I think that Nymphia deserved her win, based solely on the finale. Based solely on the finale.
Oh,
Do you agree, swallowers? Let us know what you think. Inbox us. DM us.
no, don't DM me
Ah!
because I made up my mind.
They also did a reveal show. You know, the queens don't know who won until because they record both Saphira and Nymphia winning.
Right.
So
I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah.
yeah, honestly, just if I would have respectfully, if I would have saw what Nymphia showed up in just for that, and when I saw what Saphira had on for that, I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I would have looked at Saphira like, you ain't about to win with that shit on.
You're not winning.
Clearly,
There's
clearly
there's
Nymphia
a
has more
space
money.
level thing with Saphira that I've always been concerned about.
The yellow triangle.
It's certain aesthetic things that I'm just
Clearly, Nymphia has money, more money than her. Let me tell you something. If Saphira had money too, she would be turning it as well.
I believe that.
She might still be in a biscuit, but she still be turning it.
What other shoe could that Bigfoot be in?
And you know how I am with slew-footed knock-knee. Let me tell you something. Throughout all of it, I enjoy Saphira 100%. I mean, she is the real deal.
She
But
is an amazing queen.
Nymphia is a new age bitch.
A new age bitch.
You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. But I do think that Nymphia, if it wasn't her, it would be her. So
yeah,
pay it.
I equally feel honestly it could have been a double crowning, but I don't really like ties.
No.
I don't like ties.
I think Nymphia can handle it.
Yeah,
by herself.
I think she can.
But nobody, let me be clear, nobody was beater than Sasha Colby.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, we gotta address that.
Nobody
oh my God.
The way Sasha Colby came and mothered.
Period.
Commanded the stage, just took over.
Some of y'all don't understand that type of performance.
Mm-mm.
Some of y'all might have thought that was simple. No, nothing about it.
No.
No, you gotta get into the. It was just so smooth.
The way she was able to.
Everything was just like. It was just like.
Oh
my
my
God.
goodness.
Yeah.
Such a
I'm
command.
like, they don't even know what they're watching right now. Like,
really don't.
Oh.
They don't.
I love a performer like that.
I was glued to the screen. Like I could not look away.
That little crawl that she did though was my favorite part.
Yeah.
I said, "Bitch, you better." And then the pass down look over.
Stunning.
Over.
I said,
Stunning.
this actually might be in my top 3 pass down look.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
And you know who I got to remove out of my 3? I have to unfortunately remove Aquaria. That hurt.
That's okay.
Ooh.
And you know I love Aquaria. But
It's
Violet.
every time I see Sasha Colby, like, Her and Stasha Garcon remind me of each other.
Yes.
Oh my
I
God,
told
yes,
Emmy that. I said that's something Stasha will wear.
for sure,
Oh yeah,
for sure.
but they've always been similar to me,
And they both love a ponytail.
and they both love each other.
I
They're both
bet
they're both obsessed with each other.
Mm-hmm.
they, yeah, their performance style, everything about
Mm-hmm.
them is same wheelhouse.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. These girls don't even understand what they saw when Sasha came out there and turned it in that cat suit.
They
Oh
don't.
my God.
They don't get it. They don't get it.
They don't
They
get it. They don't
don't.
understand the teasing of the zipper.
You'll never.
It's giving, you'll never get it.
They-
You don't have enough money. You just give it. I love it.
but also, it's that they're never gonna get anything remotely similar to that again. I mean,
I
no one's
doubt
ever
it.
gonna give you this kind of performance on national television.
I strongly fucking
Yeah.
doubt it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a while.
I mean, cunts and femme queens and drag queens included. Like, no one ever is gonna do what she did.
I can't think of
Yeah.
many that can even do that.
That's why they asked her to perform.
Because they rarely, they've never done that.
What did you think about her song choice? It was interesting to me.
It was an interesting. Oh wait, I lied. They actually had Jinx perform at the last one.
Oh, they
Okay.
did? Okay.
Remember she sung.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess this is the thing that they're trying to do now. Jinx performed at the last one. Stasha performed at this one.
She
Cute.
chose that Megan Thee Stallion song. I was kind of gagging, but I enjoyed it.
I still enjoyed it.
But honestly, if I was Megan Thee Stallion or any other fish, I would not want somebody like that performing my damn song because honestly, she kept me into it the entire time
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
by herself.
More
I
than
was-
Megan ever could. And
More
it's
than
her
Megan
Lured
song.
into her entrance. Yes.
I mean,
I was
by
lured.
herself.
Yeah.
No dancing.
What I hated though is that it looked like that when the cameras went into break, they brought out dancers for her to do a full performance. Did you look
Oh.
at that?
Like there was something we didn't see.
Like they brought out dancers and she was still dancing, and I was like,
Mhm.
so there was a part 2 that we didn't get to see.
Probably.
I was over that, but I guess that was a private show.
It's giving Sweetie. It's editing. We gotta.
That's fine.
She already turned it, so.
Yeah. Listen, that's enough of that. All Stars,
Well, congratulations.
congratulations. All Stars
then-
9 is on the way.
And for
Yes.
All Stars, these girls better be concerned with Saphira.
They already have an alleged cast.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Dangy,
Oh,
Georgia.
Why is she in it?
Wired.
They need somebody to go home first.
Vanjie who? And then
Actually, no, I'm lied. They actually said this is going to be a non-elimination season, like
Yeah.
All Stars was.
Okay.
See, you're not mad at it, right?
No, I like that.
Me too.
I like it.
Everybody else is like, I don't like that.
I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. They don't really deserve it as much as the all winners deserved it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So that's what I'll say. But
That's what the critique was.
yeah,
But honestly, most of they got Angeria, Georges, Plastique Tiara, Chanel from season 1, Roxy Andrews from season 5,
Oh, please.
got Mick,
whack.
got
Yes.
Mick is back.
Got Mick is gonna win.
Yes.
Oh,
And Nina West.
Gottmik is gonna win. I mean, honestly, who on that list? I mean,
Not gonna lie, Gottmik's looks. That bitch spends money.
You know, Violet is her good Judy, her good
Before
girl.
they even got close, though, she was already.
She
Actually,
was
she
already
made
turning
Violet
it.
pay attention. She said, I remember Violet said on Fashion Photo Review, she has the budget. Mama got the budget.
Okay.
And now they best girlfriends.
She better turn it. That's all I'll say.
Your list was kind of weak.
Tired.
Couldn't they add somebody from last season?
That sounds like it's only 8 girls.
I mean, there's a clear winner. I mean, who's more beat than? I
You
mean,
think it's a clear winner? Some of these girls were finalists. Well, Gottmik was a finalist. Angeria was a finalist.
Nigeria can't take out Gottmik. Come on, we got to be real with
I
ourselves.
don't disagree.
We got to be real with ourselves. You know what I mean? And then y'all got Roxy Andrews there with her.
She was a finalist.
She was busting can out of the biscuit can.
Chanel was a finalist.
Who?
Chanel from season 1 was a finalist. And All Stars won. Listen,
Chanel who?
her,
Does she have 2 names or just one?
it's just Chanel.
Bitch, I don't know who that is.
She's
Bitch, I have no idea who that is.
it's Chanel with an S.
Chanel.
She partnered with Chad Michaels on All Stars 1.
You don't remember Chanel?
Listen, I just love Drag Race, so maybe that's why I remember her.
No, it's fine. Okay.
But Georgia's, and for me, Georgia's and Benji.
Georgia's is going to be at the end. You know,
Georgia's, I want to see her perform.
I want to see her evolve. That's what I want to see.
I don't feel like she had enough time to really cook, like, because you know that they had to have filmed this a year ago, so she didn't even really have any time to grow after Drag Race.
Yes, she did.
She literally got on All Stars right after her season.
But she went on a world tour first.
Wait, I'm sorry, she wasn't on last season, right?
No,
No.
She had
Season 4?
She had at least a whole season.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. Okay. I take that. I was wrong.
You can evolve that quick. Trust me.
Okay.
With the coins, and then she went on a world tour and made some coins.
Well, hopefully, she read a few books before then too.
I'm hoping that she has better wigs.
Better wigs.
Looks have evolved. I love seeing her perform, though.
She's another great performer.
Yeah.
I also want to see Plastique Tiara's growth because I wanna
fashion. That's a fashion bitch.
Yeah, but
she still have room for, because some of her looks were like you just doing things that other people did. She had a couple redone looks on her season. Like she wore something that Ballerina wore before.
I'm not using it.
I like Plastique, and I like her on TikTok. So
she's got a pretty face.
Listen, I want to see what she does. They should have kept Roxy Andrews at home, though.
Is she still a boy, or is she transitioned?
No, she has to not transition.
She's still a boy.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic Tiara Lagova.
Yeah, she is.
But Roxy Andrews like a busted can of biscuits. And I'm gonna tell you something. You can be a fat bitch and still be shaped.
Okay.
But I ain't never seen Roxy Andrews.
Roxy Andrews is the original Morphine.
Yeah.
She another one that I don't think.
Morphine is more energetic though.
Well, she's younger and fresh, but they both think that they can go out there with no hips.
Right? They just
You're right.
head. And not cinch that waist.
And what bothers me about it is you keep smacking it when you come out. Girl, what you keep smacking it? Girl, don't nobody want to see you smack that. It's not giving what you think is giving.
It ain't.
Right. I don't know. I'm not super excited about the cast either. I need like two more stars. That's my personal
Yes,
opinion.
they need to add somebody. They need to make it 10. But but back to morphine. I will say that morphine. She grew on me. You know,
No, I end up loving her too.
she grew on me.
And she got her $50,000.
You got her $50,000.
Yes.
By the way, Saphira ended up winning $58,400. The crown for Miss Congeniality and a trip to Puerto Vallarta. Whatever.
Why
So yeah, there we go. There we go. It's two L's, right?
Vallarta.
Yeah, Vallarta.
But I know how to say it.
I thought it was one.
Don't ask me to spell it.
It must be Vallarta.
Mm-hmm.
But congratulations to her. She ain't got nothing to be mad about at all.
Congratulations.
Anything y'all want to say?
Nope.
Anything else?
It
We're
was
gonna be
great
going for
being
another
back.
month.
Great being back with the family. But we're always talking anyway. But it was great to be back in this format.
No, I don't talk to y'all unless we do the show.
Oh, don't.
That's what they think. That's what they think. Lord. Anyway, follow us on HTS_podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Leave us a 5-star review because you want us to come back, right? Right?
We ain't even talk about Diddy.
Oh, child.
But it's fine. We'll talk about him later.
We can't talk about a man that's missing.
Can we talk about his fine son? Wait, which one is that?
Another contender on the Need Some Hair segment.
Oh, no.
Just because.
Which one?
Because that cum is white.
Oh, I know it's white. I would lay in bed all day and just rub his waves.
Yes.
Little Christian, y'all need to go to hell.
That's not Little Christian anymore, Steve.
How old is Christian?
That's Big Chris. Stop playing, bitch.
That cum is white and milky.
Cocaine white.
If you gotta play with those nipples to make sure more come out.
Oh my God. Work.
Listen, and on that note, with white milk mustache and all.
And honestly, that's why when I see, I'm gonna keep it correct for y'all on this show.
With what?
That's why when I see a cisgender woman, a cunt, licking a man's nipples, I'll be like, "Work, cunt."
I'm more excited when they eat butt.
But that too.
You know, honey.
That too.
You know.
That too. But when I see her licking a nipple, I'll be like, "Work, cunt," because she knows, honey, it's giving. Bitch, this gonna turn him on, girl.
It's giving. She grown.
This gonna turn him on, girl.
Turn him the fuck on.
I'm not dealing with y'all.
You be licking your man's nipple, Lindsay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Out, swallower.
Christian Combs